Yo, 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 yo. It does smell like ramen noodles out here. We're getting ready to head out for the night. So we just cruised at night. It's a little windy, so hopefully you can hear me. But we just night cruised a racer, which is the second rarest snake in West Texas after the Massasauga. That's an interesting way to start the night, and not something that either of us guessed was going to happen. So night cruising a racer of any kind I think is kind of weird anywhere, but out here, yeah, the only one of these I've ever seen, I flipped under a rock in the winter, basically. So this is just, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about this. And this thing is really pretty, too. Really nice, slatey, grayish blue, that nice yellow belly. Freaking awesome. Here is our second snake of the night, the tiniest of baby neonate Crotalus scutellatus, the Mojave rattlesnake. We saw a bunch of these guys last night. There were a bunch in the last video, so we're just going to escort this guy off the road and keep driving. Alright guys, third snake of the night, little diamondback flattening out right here. Oh, yo, 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 yo! Whoa! Second Desert King in 2 nights. Oh man, look at this thing. That's incredible. That is a nice looking little snake. So this Desert King snake is quite a bit bigger than the one we saw last night, but still not fully grown. Probably a subadult or a small adult male maybe. But anyways, awesome. Fourth snake of the night. We're going to get a couple of photos of this guy and get him off the road. That's a big Atrox. Snake number 5 for the night. This guy's a little more mild-mannered than the last big Atrox we found, which was raising itself up off the ground and hissing and rattling at us. But anyways, we're going to leave this guy to it since he's peacefully making his way off the road and keep road cruising. Snake number 6 for the night, or 5, I don't remember. It's going to be one of those nights, I guess, yep. Which is a good thing. Diamondback number 3 of the night. It's real windy. Snake number 6, little small adult Atrox. Try to keep my back to the wind so y'all can hear me. Pretty good looking little diamondback. Alright guys, here's snake number 7 for the night, a little neonate Atrox. Plenty of baby rattlesnakes out these days, as you can see from the last 2 nights alone. We're going to get this guy to the road and keep cruising. He's chasing me. Rattlesnakes are scary. Ah! Ah! Alright guys, well here is our 8th snake of the night, right after that little baby Atrox. A small gopher snake who is not happy with us getting him out of the road. Hello. It's a nice looking snake. No, don't you do it. He's thinking about it. Ah! He bit my finger. Alright, we're going to make sure this guy gets off the road safely. Well, I've officially lost count of snakes yet again. Had it for a minute there, and now I've lost it. But Atrox, I think this is like our 4th or 5th one of these tonight. Definitely been the most common snake. But good looking little faded pattern on this guy, so we're just going to get this guy to the road and keep cruising. Alright guys, I just looked through my photos and I think that was our 9th snake of the night. If that's incorrect, then my entire count for the rest of this entire video is going to be off, so that's going to be cool. But yeah, we're going to keep cruising, and hopefully our next snake will be coming here soon. Alright guys, it's a little later in the night. It's cooled off a tad bit, so we're going to get out and walk some cuts. The crevice spining up there. And see if we can turn up some snakes on the cuts, obviously hoping for an alterna. But anything would be nice. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate between walking the cuts and road cruising. We're going to cruise between cuts and see what all we can turn up. So I'll keep you guys posted. Ever since finding that alterna in the tree a couple weeks ago, I've been laser focused on these little trees around the cut bases like this. That was so cool. If you haven't seen that video, it's from a few weeks ago, labeled 5 species of rattlesnake in one night and an alterna in a tree. It's definitely one of my favorite videos I made this year, but not anything on the cuts yet tonight, so we're probably going to cruise up to the next one and see if there's anything on the road, and I'll keep you guys posted, as always. Dude! Dude! We're in Sanderson, and there's a rough green snake in this f***ing tree! What? He moved.
Did he?
Yeah, he's not going anywhere, though.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane, dude. What?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get some pictures real quick and then we'll get a better look at this guy. What? Get a little footage of him crawling. I don't think he's gonna get away. It's not like he's gonna go in a hole. Dude, that's insane. It's a big one too.
Yeah.
That thing is huge. You wanna grab him on camera?
You ready?
Yeah, go for it. Look at how big this thing is. That's insane, dude. West Texas rough green snake.
I got a bee on me.
You do got a bee on you. Oh, hello. Dude. That's insane, dude. Bet y'all didn't know there were rough green snakes in West Texas, did you? I didn't know there were rough green snakes here. This is insane. There's a couple places out here where they're known from, but this is not a place that I was expecting to see one. That is nuts. And this is a big, beautiful, healthy individual, too. That is so freaking cool. As if the night wasn't already made with that racer and desert king snake, now we've got a West Texas rough green snake. Insane. That thing's got to be almost 3 feet long, if not over 3 feet.
It's probably about 3, yeah.
So just to recap, tonight we have found a Mexican racer / yellow-bellied racer. It's up in the air as to what subspecies the ones out here are. Crossing the road at night, a slew of rattlesnakes, a gopher snake, a desert king snake, and a freaking rough green snake in West Texas, and it's just now after midnight. Well, we haven't seen any snakes since the rough green, but the good news is this guy's still hanging out. Alright guys, I am up here on top of a cut because we just lost an alterna down that crack right there. Whew. Stabbed the shit out of myself climbing up here, and now I'm basically stuck here. I'm gonna have to get through this giant mesquite bush to get down. But we're gonna hang out on this cut and hope this thing comes back out tonight. We've got a couple more. What time is it, like 1:30? We've got a good amount of time before the sun comes up, so there's a good chance the snake will come back out. So we're gonna stick it out and see if we can get him. All right guys, so Steven and I are standing here in the dark. The alterna that we just lost was starting to come out the bottom of the crack when he shined his light on it. We found that snake initially at about 1:35 and it's about 1:40 now. So we're gonna sit here for a minute and give him a second to come out and see if we can get him. 2:02 a.m. We shined our light back and he had disappeared again. So I'm back up on top, peeked down in the crack I saw him in up here. Can't see him from there either. So we're hoping he went back in. It's gonna come out the bottom again. 3 a.m. Sitting here on the side of the road, drinking tea, eating almonds, contemplating the meaning of life, waiting for a stupid snake to come out of a crack. Oh, gotta love it. Alright guys, so we are officially headed home. It's after 4 a.m. We had about an hour that we sat on that cut and walked it without seeing that alterna again. And we think that it might have just gotten too scared and went to the crack and coiled up and is probably not going to come out again tonight. But our hopes are that it will come out tomorrow night. So what I'll probably do is wait to post this video until after tomorrow night, see how tomorrow night goes, and we're going to give that snake another try tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully this saga of us failing at catching that alterna and losing our minds was at least entertaining for you guys, because it was a whirlwind for us. It went from incredible excitement to just absolutely broken depression in the matter of seconds. And then, you know, we we were like, you know, maybe it'll come back out. And then sure enough, it did 4 more times, and we screwed it up every time. So, you know, that's going to be something to sleep on tonight. But you win some, you lose some. So we'll be back out here tomorrow for my last night in West Texas, and hopefully things will go a better way than they did tonight. Not that tonight was bad. We saw 2. We're probably the only people in the world that can say we've seen an alterna, a green snake, and a racer in the same day in West Texas. That's insane. I am absolutely flabbergasted with how tonight's gone. And we saw a lot of other snakes too. A splendida. It was great all around until that snake got away. So I'm not saying tonight was a bad night, but it was a learning experience. It was, God, it was heartbreaking, but we'll be back here tomorrow. Alright guys, we are on our way to Sanderson for a redemption shot at that alterna from last night. And here's our first herp. Nice looking Texas horn lizard. Hey, our first snake of the night. Oh. Ah! Baby COACHWHIP. Alright guys, here's one more look at this little hatchling COACHWHIP we just cruised. We've seen a lot of these guys dead in the past week or so, but this is the first live one I think I've seen all year, so we're going to get this guy off the road and keep cruising. An H-Rocks. He's going to be a good boy and get himself off the road. Look at all the grasshoppers. He's grumpy. Anyways, Western Diamondback. He's going. Baby COACHWHIP number 2. Second baby COACHWHIP of the night. This one after dark. Is this the 3rd snake of the night? Or 4th? It's the 3rd, right? 2 COACHWHIPs and H-Rocks. Alright guys, so it is really windy tonight. I'm going to do the best to make it so that you can hear me, but it's my last night in West Texas. And of course you'll have seen earlier in this video what happened last night. So the goal for tonight is to redeem ourselves with alterna, be it the same one or a different one. Alright guys, the wind is crazy out here tonight, but our next snake is this little blind snake that Reed spotted. This guy's real tiny, but I think this is a New Mexico blind snake, so pretty cool to see this guy out. We're going to photograph him and let him go and keep shining. First snake on a cut tonight. Alright guys, it is after midnight and we just got our next snake of the night on the cut where the alterna got away. This little guy is a Smith's black-headed snake. We've seen a lot of these guys this season in Sanderson out here, but good looking little snake. Pretty cool. We're going to put him back on the cut and keep shining. Ooh. Steven found a hook nose. Nice, dude. He's farting on you. No more farts? Oh! Alright, well, we're going to leave this guy to it and keep shining. It's about 2:30 a.m. right now, so it's getting kind of late, but snakes are still out, so.
It went the extra mile.
Good for it. Alright guys, well it is 3:30 a.m. and we are still at it. And no alterna, obviously. So it's looking like we are going to have to take a massive L on this snake. And really any other alterna tonight. So it's been a good night. We've seen some cool stuff. Saw a hook nose and some more common stuff. But we're still at it. We're going to stay at it for a little bit longer. But at this point, when it starts to get later, the chances of seeing one start to go down. What is up, guys? We are back at Steven's place. And we're getting ready to crash for the night. Tonight wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. We saw snakes. We saw a couple of decent snakes. And we're really bummed we didn't get that alterna or another alterna since it was my last night. But it has been a hell of a summer out here, and I can't really complain about how it went, even if we did lose that guy. But it's just been absolutely incredible, and I've enjoyed making every one of these Texas videos, and I hope you guys liked watching them. But it's time to start a new chapter. Tomorrow we're off to Arizona for a few days, and then I'm back to Georgia. So if you like this content, if you're enjoying, subscribe, and I will have Arizona videos coming at you guys soon.